special tribute show off the ropes entitled to the late great Paul Bearer, who passed away on March 5th of this year. He was born on this earth with the name of William Moody. Our respect for him and the code of wrestling is going to address him here in this show as Paul. Paul Bearer passed away, and it was a sad loss for the wrestling community. It really impacted a lot. He did a lot of great things, and we took about a week to gather some information, gather what some workers that worked along with him from the WWE, TNA, independent shows, get their thoughts on his passing, his career. We wanted to put together, a nice little memorial show for him, to show him respect. WWE released a statement saying WWE is saddened to learn the loss of the passing of William Moody, aka Paul Bearer. Moody made his WWE debut in 1991 as a manager of The Undertaker. They went on to become one of the most memorable parts of the WWE over the course of the next 20 years. He definitely was a major impact for the WWF, WWE.
Yeah, there's so much that I could probably be here all day, all night talking about Paul Bearer. He was such a great manager, but I figured you guys might want to learn some things about his personal life, so I'll get into that for you a little bit. Like you said, these facts are going to be on the site, so you can read into as much as you want. In his personal life, Moody married Diana in December of 1978 and has two sons, Michael and Daniel. His wife, God rest her soul, died due to complications resulting from breast cancer and chemotherapy on January 31st, 2009. Paul himself also had a lot of issues going on, so he was trying to get his self situated, which everybody obviously respects that. You want to be in your best health. His health improved after he had a gastric bypass surgery. Yeah, that's a pretty serious thing. I mean, I wouldn't want to mess with that either. I mean, as long as his health was improved, I mean, you can't go wrong. Sorry, this is hard to talk about right now, but I mean, he was a great man. I'll get into some more facts for you guys. He played his Paul Bearer character for 13 years in the WWF at the time. He actually he managed plenty of wrestlers. He managed to include Kane, Lex Luger, Eric Embry, the Ultimate Warrior, Stunning Steve Austin, as you guys know as Stone Cold Steve Austin, Rick Rude, another great. He managed so many people, it was ridiculous. I have a whole list here: Blackjack Mulligan, The Executioner, Coco Beware, Mankind, Matt Vaughn. There's just so many. Everything's gonna be on the site for you guys. Everything's gonna be on the site for you guys to check out if you want to get more into it. I mean, there's plenty out there. What else can I tell you? Yeah, he was in WCCW. If you guys didn't know, World Class Championship Wrestling. That's what he was best known for. The WWF also. In 1979, he began managing as Percy Pringle III in Southeastern Promotions. In 1984, he resumed full-time involvement in the wrestling business with his Pringle character in Florida Championship Wrestling, World Class Championship Wrestling in Texas, and the United States Wrestling Association. That would have to do with WCCW. He actually joined the WWF in 1990. Not too many people knew about that, but he did. He was more behind the scenes when you got into that, before he even started with The Undertaker. Paul Bearer had his own funeral parlor and everything going, so that's how Vince McMahon himself got him in his Paul Bearer gimmick, and fantastic. It was just an excellent idea for once. I mean, I really enjoyed it. And one more important fact I really enjoyed him saying the 13 years, oh my God, is he always referred to The Undertaker as my Undertaker.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. I loved it.
I remember meeting him when I was a kid. in the Providence Civic Center. I was in the locker room. I must have been maybe 9, 10 years old. I was backstage. My father took me to this event. And I had an autograph book, and I just got it signed by Jake Disnicki. At this time, Jake and Taker was just starting their feud. So Paul looks at this book, and he goes to sign, and he realizes Jake's, autograph was saying, he's like, "The Undertaker don't like this man. Oh no!" And he turned the page, and he signed the book. And I was terrified. Here I am in the locker room. I was so excited to be back. There's tons of wrestlers walking around. Here's this guy. I didn't know at that time was full makeup, gear up with the voice. I thought that was his real voice. It scared the life out of me. I think that was the only time in my whole life that I wanted to run away from wrestling because he was there and it was just his presence, and that's what he brought to this business.
Yeah.
He brought that level of entertainment, that level of excitement, and feeling the passion of his, for his career. Brought The Undertaker, brought Kane to life. And this is what this individual was able to do for the wrestling world. I have done a few shows after that, working in the same locker room with them, shoot the breeze with them. He is was the nicest guy in the world. And it's a huge loss. He wanted to send some things for the museum. Unfortunately, he had to send something for, someplace else, and he wasn't able to do it for them. But, it's a sad day to know somebody as talented as that was called up to heaven. And we have a lot of different facts here, and if you guys really want to read something great, JR, we're going to post it on our site, but JR posted a post about when he met him back in the WCCW days, on the road, the passion, the love, everything they have for him, and it's actually a great read. We encourage people to do that because it's a huge loss.
Just to cut in for a second real fast, if you guys really want to really get to know him better, there's plenty of shoot interviews. You can download them online, they're everywhere. Fantastic. The guy, he is the coolest guy ever. He talks about everything. He'll talk to you about his whole life. It's just great. You can watch him.
Like I said, we're trying to put together a little tribute show for him. We're going to carry this over onto the museum. We're going to talk about that in a few seconds. Right now, all I want to do right now is I want to just read off some things that, workers were saying on Twitter. These are guys that traveled with this guy and knew him so personally and, felt so lost. And I have pages and pages of stuff.
Yeah.
We have, let's see, William Regal. Very sorry to hear the passing of Paul Bearer. My best wishes to his family. A loving man and a friend. Rest in peace. Damian Sandow. Prayers go out to the family of Paul Bearer. Jerry the King Lawler posted a picture just 10 days before his passing. We lost a dear friend today. We'll miss him many. Paul Bearer. And then was his picture. Yeah. Kevin Nash. Rest in peace, my friend. We'll remember you. You will never be replaced. Never too late to add into the Hall of Fame. Edge. Very sad to hear about William Moody / Paul Bearer. What a sweet man, a friend. My condolences to his family. I will miss you, Uncle Paul. These guys travel the world with this guy. This guy was able to touch so many lives. Scotty Tuhati, goodbye, my friend. With a picture. Kevin Von Erich, Percy Pringle was such a great, funny man. Let's see. I have so many here, so I'm just trying to pick out. Miss Bret Hart, goodbye, a good friend Paul. Say hi to Owen for me. Let's see. D'Lo Brown, my heart is heartbroken by the passing of Paul Bearer. Goodbye, my friend. I will miss you. We have Mick Foley said that he had the opportunity to say goodbye to Paul. I believe he attended his funeral and his services, which was last Friday or Saturday. It's not, don't quote me on that, but just by on his tweets. I have hundreds and hundreds of tweets here to media, the Islanders, there's just so many, and I don't want to take up too much time. Triple H, Shane McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, they're all here. We're going to turn around, and what we're going to do is we're going to put all this, all the facts, everything that we have here on paper, on a special page on our website. It's going to be the Paul Bearer tribute page, and it will be uploaded by this weekend. It's going to have the flash show that we have already on our site, and we'll have the special tribute video that we had at the beginning of this, all our facts. If anybody has anything, any type of message that you'd like to be said to his family, to him, send it to showproevents@hotmail.com. We'll add it to that page. If you have a picture with him, if you need a drawing of him, Just whatever you have, send it to us. It'll be on this page. Paul, good friend, great talent. Thank you for paving the way for guys like me. Thank you for entertaining me over the years. I know you feel the same way.
God rest your soul.
Rest in peace, sir.
Paul Bear was the most unique manager we've ever had because he managed the most unique individual in the history of the business.
What better man to guide the career of The Undertaker than Paul Bearer?
He was Percy Pringle down in Texas and had been a manager and a very successful one for many years, so he knew the art of how to manage.
Ravishing Rick Rude. At his side is his manager, Percy Pringle.
Paul Bearer was a mortician by trade. As a kid, the white face, dark hair, it scared me. Before The Undertaker came out, and I was hiding underneath the covers.
I really feel that Paul Bearer had a great deal to do with the success of The Undertaker. It was just perfect. With the urn, the ashes, and he had that high, shrivelly voice. He loves the business. He loved his role. He loves The Undertaker. It just worked for him. Paul Bearer is the catalyst behind this fire. That's a testament to how good Paul Bearer was. Whoever he was with is automatically legitimized. He added a great deal to us. I guess he was probably the most unique manager in the history of the business.